WCCO is teaming up to create a brighter future for kids who are treated at Children's Minnesota. The nonprofit hospital system caters exclusively to children. It depends on donations to provide highly specialized and customized care.
Children's Minnesota is the state's only Level 1 pediatric trauma center. It's also home to one of the first pediatric pain programs in the country. But they do more than just care for kids' physical well-being. Donations help fund programs like music and art therapy, and even a star studio where kids can escape through live TV produced right on site.
So we hope that if you can, you would consider a donation to Children's Minnesota, because in addition to supporting unique programs, your gift would make it possible to pay for the patients who can't pay. At Children's, no child is turned away. So to give, you can just text MN Brighter, see it right there on our screen, one word, to 50155, or head on over to WCCO.com/brighter. And now today, Silver Oak Wealth Management, LLC, they are matching donations right now up to $5,000. Now, we here on Mid-Morning, we have been featuring the important work that Children's Hospital does on Wednesdays with our Mid-Morning Pediatrician segment.
And today we're looking at one important decision parents have to make: choosing your pediatrician. Many factors can go into picking a pediatrician you feel is the right one for your family.
Yeah, so Dr. Gigi Chawla, Chief of General Pediatrics at Children's Minnesota, she joins us live on Skype this morning. Dr. Gigi, thanks for being with us.
Well, thanks for having me again this morning.
Yeah, so why don't we just get right into it? What is the first step parents need to think about when it comes to choosing the right pediatrician for their kids?
Well, I think it's really important for families to think about what their own priorities are. You know, for example, do they want a man? Do they want a woman? Do they want someone who speaks their language or someone who looks like them? In addition to who, you really want to think about where. You want to choose a clinic that's near your home because you're going to be seeing that pediatrician often. And then the last piece to really think about is how. How easy is it to get appointments? Am I going to be able to walk in and get care? Do they have telehealth as options? All of those things can be really important.
If you're considering someone as a prospective pediatrician for your family, part of picking the right person is making sure you're asking the right questions. What are some of the questions that parents should make sure they include when they're trying to decide if that pediatrician is the right one?
Yeah, I think, you know, there's lots of things that you could think about, like, do they have the same philosophy that I have? Do they think about holistic care, not just about health care? But really, I want families to understand you're picking somebody who's going to be in your life for about 2 decades. They're going to know everything about your family, the good times, the bad times, the disagreements that you have with your spouse, with the rest of your family. And so you're really trying to choose someone who you trust, who listens to you, someone who you feel like you can have a dialogue with, who isn't judgmental.
Dr. Gigi, let's talk a little bit about Brighter Together, the partnership that Children's Minnesota and WCCO are embarking on. One of the things we've been talking about with Brighter Together is at Children's, it comes down to the little things. And so can you tell us a little bit about those programs? What makes up the little things that makes the care so special at Children's?
Oh, I'm so excited to talk about Children's Minnesota and the care that we provide. You know, one of the things I'd love to highlight is Comfort Promise. So it's our promise to our families that we will do everything that we can to make shots less scary and less painful. So things like our ability to really wrap around that child and numb the site so that kids experience less pain and have more control and less fear. So that's one aspect of our great work. I think other things like Reach Out and Read, where we work to make sure that all kids less than 6 get a book at their well child visits, to really highlight the importance of reading, of literacy, of early childhood development. Those are all critical too. But I'm most proud about our integrated behavioral health services and our mental health services, where we really treat families holistically and kids holistically. In addition, we do things like ensure that we have connections to the community for families that require extra services, and for our complex care patients, we really wrap around them with care coordination.
Great.
Those are the things that I'm proud of.
Great. These are all awesome things, and we're excited to spend the next month talking to you about the little things of Children's Hospital in this campaign with Brighter Together. Dr. Gigi, thank you. So again, if you'd like to make a donation to Children's Hospital, you can text MN-BRIGHTER 50155 or head on over to WCCO.com/brighter. Again, remember that match, $5,000 from Silver Oak Wealth Management, so every dollar you give counts.